I wanted to ask you about the role of the media because you described Donald Trump as a master propagandist or something along those lines. And it seems to me in the current media ecosystem, people are living in their own bubble. As a friend of mine says, getting affirmation instead of information. How do you break through given the fact that people are relying on media sources that are not necessarily objective, but are propping up Donald Trump and his whole team and telling them what he's doing is right or rationalizing his decisions and keeping them from negative news to ensure that they continue to support him?
Yeah, I'm glad you said keeping them from negative news because the study of propaganda, I have a chapter in my book about propaganda. It's not just broadcasting lies, so the noise, it's also silence. You have to silence other news, and you have to have both those things. So you have to silence the truth and broadcast the lies. And there would be, as we well know, there would be no Trump without Fox, right? And Fox is still being shown on military bases around the world. So this is a formidable problem, as well as all of the Joe Rogans and all of the podcasts and the manosphere, which is very right wing. There's all of this. So one thing that we can do as individuals is everybody seems to have in their family or their communities somebody who is, I call it politely, dwelling in the disinformation tunnel, who is deluded. It could be MAGA, it could be MAGA plus the public health stuff, but I think it's time, the tariff episode and the disasters that are going to be reaching people's everyday lives if they haven't already. This is a very propitious time to reach out and have conversations with those people. And it's not easy. I have members of my family. My mother was radicalized in England watching Russia Today. And there was a long period I couldn't talk to her. And I would send her things that I had written for CNN, and I'm her own daughter. And she would say, "Oh, that's fake news." So I know firsthand this is very difficult, but there's an opening. I truly believe now there is an opening because he is doing things at a scale of incompetence. This whole administration, the people he's appointed, Hegseth, Kennedy. So I think there's an opening to have conversations with people, and that might seem like a very small thing to do. Also to urge the, what is it, 80 million Americans who didn't vote. It's nice time to urge them to show them that their vote actually matters because this is the outcome from not voting. Not voting is an action, actually. So that is one thing that we can do to burst through these kind of echo chambers and bubbles created by propaganda.